What's up, YouTube? YouTube family. Let's see if we get anybody in this live. Yo, I'm so ready to take my hair down. It's just gonna take me forever. I might start tonight, or I might just wait till the morning. I should probably schedule me a appointment first, right? I'll do that. What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me grab me an ink pen so I keep track of everything I'm talking about. Because I know we're going to talk about Charleston White getting canceled, supposedly by Adin Ross. What's up? Hip hop been dead when Tupac left. I know, right? He was the last of a dying breed. Quit screaming and hip hop being dead. Yeah, like hip hop haven't been hip hop for a long time. Once they, for real, like Tupac was like the saving grace in hip hop, but once they changed the whole narrative of hip hop, that's when it began to die. Like hip hop used to be about unity. It used to be about like empowerment. It used to speak, it used to like rap, hip hop used to give you game. You know what I'm saying? They used to story tell. They used to give you different scenarios, put you in different scenarios so you could learn to avoid those scenarios or how to maneuver in them. And now hip hop is all about what, y'all? We already know. Popping pills, having sex, and getting money. That's why hip hop is dead, because they haven't elevated. It hasn't elevated it hasn't transformed. It hasn't evolved. That's the word I'm looking for. Hip hop in 50 years, hip hop has not evolved. It's no new hip hop genre. How you say it? Genres? Genres? Yeah, that's exactly what Tupac was doing. And I mean, but before Tupac, you had, what was that group name? Onyx. You had people like Queen Latifah. You had what was that group that Professor Griff was in? You had people like that. Like you had people who actually cared about the community. You know, they made music about coming together, having a good time, not necessarily destroying your life, you know, not necessarily putting you on the fast path to destruction like the music do today. The music today is just it's so detrimental. I take the phone first. Gabe got the phone. Mm-hmm. Like what they do, it's so, what is, hold on. It's time to put some kids to bed. Yelling like that. What's wrong with them? But yeah, like the music today is just like in the movie They Clone Tyrone. The music today is put out there to keep us in the loop, keep us in the cycle, to keep us degenerate, to keep us like with these degenerate thoughts, actions, to keep us in this what, how can I say it, this not evolving energy, this energy that's just gonna keep us oppressed, you know. It's like the music that we listen to today, it causes us to oppress ourselves. Like we don't need nobody to come whip us and take our money away. We spending all our money on drugs and whatever else. What's up, Insane Big J? What you think about the state of hip hop right now? You think hip hop is dead? That's the conversation. Like I've been seeing, I guess Birdman went live or he went on Instagram or something talking about he begging NBA YoungBoy to bring hip hop back. NBA YoungBoy can't bring hip hop back. His music lately sucks. What's up, Big Gas Man? How you doing? But yeah, NBA YoungBoy, his music, like he done switched to emo. Like I don't even think. First of all, he's blackballed. He barely even get through 10 years. Shit, I say hip hop been dead about how old am I? Damn near 30 years. Hip hop been dead a minute. Let's let these people pass. Yep, it's big. Okay, why you say rap is dead? What's the difference between hip hop and rap? Specify that for me. Because rap is hip hop. I say before they bought auto-tune, when they start changing the narrative of music, when it became more like gangster cosplay, when music became more of let's show people how tough we are or how flashy we are or how much money we got, that's what destroyed hip hop, in my opinion. And I feel like that was steered, like people, that was purposely done so that that could stop the growth that the music was bringing to the people. You said hip hop is up north, rappers down south. You gotta explain that to me a little bit more. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. If y'all in here, like the live, comment, say what's up. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain to me a little bit more. What you mean hip hop is up north and rappers down south? Don't they all rap? Yep. Tupac made timeless music. And the music that these people today is the music that they making today is not timeless. Shit, that shit, you can't make it through the end of the day listen to that shit, let alone 5-10 years from now. It sucks. It holds no substance. Do I got StreamYard? No, I gotta get it. I think I have to create an account or I don't know what I gotta do. Stop being lazy and hopping out here on the same minute. I mean at the last minute. Yep. You right, Big Gas Man. Nobody put any thought into the music anymore. Or any knowledge. No, they don't. They don't put no, it's no more jewels in the music. Like like I said, they used to really give game. They used to really give jewels. Like they used to tell you, like, nigga, if the police ever stop you, this is what you say, this is what you do, or this is how you talk to a woman, or you get what I'm saying? Like it used to put you in different scenarios. You could visualize it. But the music today, shit, the only thing it is doing to you is showing you how, it's giving you a crash course on how to fuck up your life. Oh, it's free? Okay, well, okay. I think I gotta do it on my laptop too. Can I do it StreamYard on my phone? Or do it have to be like on a desktop or a laptop? Because I don't got my laptop to my computer right now. My laptop to my computer, my charger to my laptop. But yeah, okay, so if we had to say a name, who would be the first person who destroyed hip hop? Like who's the first person who threw a wrench in the game? Who was like, you know what? That shit, like, they took it all kind of ways. Like, they started making music corny at a point in time. Like, yep, they killed R&B too. Like, the R&B genre. You only have, like, Chris Brown. You got SZA now. But for a long time, we wasn't getting no R&B music. They took the love out of music. They took the love out of story. They took the love out of hip hop. They took the love out of music. You said Cool Herc started hip hop. Not who started it, who fucked it up. Who was the first person to mess it up? To do some shit that wasn't cool. Like, like Lil Nas X. You get what I'm saying? Like, he fucking hip hop up. Who was the first person to really start, fucking hip hop up? Let me think. If I'm being honest, I gotta say NWA. And not because I feel like they music was horrible or they couldn't rap. Yeah, they made good music, but they changed the course of music. You get what I'm saying? You said you missed the 90s R&B when the male and female groups were out. Exactly. In the 90s, it was a lot of love in the music. They ain't want all that. They putting so much energy into turning the male and the female against each other. They can't have all of that right now. That would go against what they trying to do. It would defeat the purpose. But yeah, okay, so then who else we had? Like, okay, I don't mind like the melodic rapping. That's what they call it, like the singing rappers. The auto tune bit much. Like mumble rap, that shit was cool for all of about a week, right? Now that shit is just irritating as hell. But let me think. Who messed rap up for me? Where I was just like, where is they going with this shit? Like, I'm sure some people would say, like, when they start doing like the gimmicky stuff, when they start doing like the gimmick raps, the gimmick songs, you know, all of that shit, I feel like that's what start making rap, messing up rap, because at that point, people not making music from their heart and from their soul. They making music to be popular. They making music to make money. Yep, they did have talent back then. And to be honest, they have talent now too. But it's exactly what I said. Like, they not making music from their heart no more. Like, it's like the difference between you got having an artist who painting from their heart and from, how they feel from their own like world, and then an artist who's being told what to paint and really can't get into like their creative side. No, T-Pain wasn't the first person to do auto-tune, but T-Pain mastered it. Yep, it's full of one-hit wonders. Like, I seen the article, they was saying that the music execs was saying that they having a hard time, breaking new artists and breaking new music now. It's because people want shit with substance. Put a good song out with some substance. People gonna cling to it. I think this ambulance is lost. But people gonna cling to it. But all that bad music, like, that shit not sticking. They have to put whole like media, they have to do like whole like what's that shit called, y'all? Like, they gotta do like a whole press run and roll out and do all this foul shit in the media just to get traction, just to get us to pay attention to their music. Yep, it's definitely soulless. What's up, West Adams TV? Salutes. They come and go real fast. Yeah, they don't shit. At this point, they probably signing niggas for singles. They like, fuck signing niggas for an album deal. Look, you got a good song? Okay, that's catchy. Let's sign. We just gonna make you a deal for this song. Like, they know these niggas ain't worth much, and think that's why, going back to the conspiracy side of things, that's what, they dropping left and right like flies. They probably making more money from them on the back end than they are signing them anyway. So, because they know that, the music ain't selling. They work ain't selling. So, yeah, hip hop is definitely dead. And ain't no reviving it. Like, it would take for everybody to give up the gimmicks and the bullshit. And even if a few people commit to it, it's still going to be one or two who going to have to do it because that's the only way that they can sell. That's the only way that they can make music. That's the only way they can get on the charts. Like, basically, hip hop is dead because the music industry is full of sellouts. You said you love Sierra? Okay, Sierra is a good example. I like Sierra too. I think Sierra is a good artist. Oh, that's back there. I Yeah, definitely a deaf culture. It's a crash course to deaf culture. But I like Sierra. I think she's a good artist. But I think Sierra, there's a disconnect with her and her fans. Like Sierra, who she wants to be and who we see her as, who she shows up as, like, are two different things. Like Sierra wants to be like this pop princess type of thing, and we see Sierra like the R&B, you know what I'm saying, like soul chick, like the cool R&B girl. And for whatever reason, Sierra fights so hard against that. Sierra go make 1,000 pop songs that won't go nowhere, and make one R&B song and that bitch take off and she won't make another one for 10 years. That's where she messing up. Sierra don't like her core audience. Her core audience is niggas. And she's trying to force like a crossover thing, and it's not working for her. Nope, it's no realness. It's all gimmicks. We do allow too many gimmicks in our culture. And the crazy thing about it, it's not even us allowing it, because it's not even us really keeping up with it. It's the dominant society. For real. It's these white kids and stuff who go and watch, like the live, y'all. Don't forget to give me a like, please. Like or share the live so, we get some more people in here. But yeah, those be the people who laughing at the rappers like a nigga like the baby coming out in a diaper. That shit not funny to us. That shit not. In fact, it looks weird and something wrong with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't support that type of stuff. Like, it really, like, they kind of force it on us. Like, that be the stuff that we have to ignore to like the rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like, that be the shit that we just push way to the back. Like, oh, he had on a diaper, but that nigga, he can rap though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that be the shit that we try to leave it behind. That don't be us cheering them niggas on. Like, think about how the bitches at the Taylor Swift concert said that they was wearing diapers just so they wouldn't miss a second of her show. Like, what type of weird shit is that? Ain't no niggas doing that. The white people will do that shit. So, yeah. Now we got everybody vote. Hip-hop is dead. I for yes or nay for no. Is hip-hop dead? Let's take a vote. You already know my vote. This shit is dead. So what do y'all think if we say hip-hop is dead, hip-hop is dying, what do we think gonna happen moving forward? Is hip-hop just gonna fall off the map and it's gonna be no more hip-hop all of a sudden? Like, what's gonna happen moving forward? What do y'all think? Are white people gonna take over hip-hop? You said King Von, one of the realest, though. Yeah, and you see what they do to the real ones. You see what they do to the real ones. Don't forget to hit that like button. The real ones, they don't make too much money. The real ones, they stop them before they ever really take off. Like a King Von or a Mo 3. They chop them at the roots. Them the ones that they do the insurance. They get the insurance money off of out the gate because they know they can't control them. Okay, we done tested them. They test them like how they tested Charleston White. We're gonna talk about that in a second. They test you, see how far you willing to go, see how much they can manipulate you, see how much you willing to waver, and see how much they can push you, they could mold you, they could how much they can groom you. Like a real nigga gonna go out there and be like, nah, nigga, I'm cool. Like Charleston White. I'm not putting my hand in no box, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like a real one gon' give it up like that. That's not how these niggas giving it up. That's not how Lil Uzi Vert is giving it up. Yep. Out Dolph, exactly. And I question about Yo Gotti because Yo Gotti, he seems to be a real one. However, he seems to be somewhat in a higher position or rank. So how do that work? How do that work with Yo Gotti? He ain't had no nail polish. He ain't wore no dress. He haven't done anything compromising. So what is Yo Gotti's position? Why do he get the slide? Why do Yo Gotti get the slide without paying his dues? Is Yo Gotti out here catching bodies? You said you don't know about R. Kelly? You don't know what about R. Kelly? If he was the real one? Or are you saying like you don't know if like that's why he got popped because he was the real one? Nah, I don't think that's why he got popped. I think R. Kelly got popped because somebody had to go down. You know? Like with this hotel shit. Like the block got too hot, so they had to give something up. That I feel like that's what happened to R. Kelly. R. Kelly was like damn near a scapegoat. You said Yo Gotti paid. What's up, Carl Scott? Yo Gotti paid his dues a long time ago. What you mean as far as sacrifice? Because some people like to say that Drake sacrificed. Remember they said that nigga who had got ran down on in a hotel or something. They said Drake sacrificed him or somebody. But that nigga still walking around with hearts in his head and nail polish. And Yo Gotti ain't bigger than Drake. So help me make sense of that. Yo Gotti is not bigger than Drake. Jay-Z. What about Jay-Z? You said Yo Gotti up there with Jay-Z. I don't think Yo Gotti up there with Jay-Z though. Like I feel like Yo Gotti is still in training. Like I feel like they like, yeah, you could be up there with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You could look at the top floor, but I don't know if Yo Gotti on that top floor, y'all. Y'all really think Yo Gotti up there with Jay-Z? Jay-Z? Okay, okay, you say Yo Gotti up there with Jay-Z, right? Okay. Who do we see Yo Gotti talking to? Because we see Jay-Z. Jay-Z be on everybody's shows. Jay-Z be meeting mayors and shit. Jay-Z done sat down with... Did he sit down with Obama? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z be doing... Like, you see Jay-Z making moves in public. You said he sacrificed his homie and promoted beef with Dolph. Well, what you say? He used to work with Jay-Z. Shit, Kanye West used to work with Jay-Z. It's a lot of people. Dame Dash used to work with Jay-Z. And what's crazy is, I do believe that Yo Gotti is over Dame Dash. It's higher than Dame Dash. But I don't believe that Yo Gotti is up there with Jay-Z. Honestly, I don't think nobody up there with Jay-Z. But Beyonce. Gotti ain't up there with Jay-Z. He probably about 5 steps below. 10. Maybe. But he ain't up there with Jay. No. Yo Gotti ain't put in half the work. Jay-Z been out here since the goddamn 90s. Come on now. Jay-Z been putting out... Jay-Z been putting in work for the establishment since the 90s. Gotti just got on, just he ain't just get on, but like he really just got up. You get what I'm saying? To where somebody could say he a Jay-Z. Jay-Z been Jay-Z for a long time. Jay-Z been Jay-Z for about 20 years now. You get what I'm saying? He's been established for a minute. Yo, Gotti is seem they about to get in trouble. Quit messing with him. Yo Gotti is like just now seeming to come into his like establishment. Like he just now getting his Beyonce. He got Angela Simmons. You get what I'm saying? Like I see him. I see it in the works for him. But however, I don't believe he's there. Right, I agree with that, Carl Scott. Gotti is not up there with Jay Z or Diddy. Now, hold on. Do y'all think no? Diddy is still under Jay Z, and yes, Gotti is definitely moving up. You said Jay Z up. He done hustle his way up there. Hell yeah, Jay Z done hustled his way up there, and he done did it over time. You get what I'm saying? Like, but for real, if I gotta be honest, when did Jay Z start calling himself Hove? I'm curious. Has he always been Hove? Because it seemed like maybe he knew something we didn't. Hey, Ashley's Perspective, you finally made it to a live. But we're talking about hip hop right now and hip hop being dead and who the highest ranking hip hop wizard. But let me think. Yes, welcome. But yeah, like so I feel like it's Jay-Z, Diddy. Then who would come after Diddy, y'all? Cause I still don't feel like Gotti is right there. Well, for real, I don't. This is what's so crazy. Like, where do Drake come in over here? Cause I feel like Drake is on his own list. Like, I don't feel like. Well, it do seem like Drake fall a little bit under Jay Z because like he honored him a lot. He featured him a lot. It seemed like he looked up to him. Oh, that's when Jay Z started calling himself Hope, the American Gangster album. And that, what was that? Like his second album. I like Drake too, but Drake is definitely selling out. And I don't know if it's because he older or what, but the nail polish and the stitch braids and the French braids and the finger waves and the everything he got going on be a little bit too much, and it makes me feel like why is Drake trying so hard right now? You said Drake and Diddy toe to toe. I agree with that. What if Drake and Diddy is in competition for who up next? For real, like Drake is the one. Diddy might have more money than Drake, but Drake is like that nigga. You get what I'm saying? He's still making music. Yep, they all sell out. They all sell out. You ain't gonna be nobody in the industry unless you do sell out. He did switch up on it. It was on us. It was heartbreaking too. I did not want to believe that Drake had on nail polish, but he did. They all give in some way, somehow. I guess he said, well, I ain't wearing a dress. It's just nail polish. You get what I'm saying? But no, Drake, it's not just nail polish. You know, it was bigger than that. It was about the culture. You basically showing us that you butt broken. Like, I don't know. Y'all think they be wanting to do this stuff on their own? Y'all think Drake just woke up like, I'm gonna polish my nails today. I'm gonna polish my nails the same color as my jacket. Y'all think he just woke up feeling like that? Or I don't even feel like they make decisions like that quick in the industry. Like I'm sure they had a treatment, they wrote some shit down, they had a mini conference. You get like I'm sure they don't just hop up and do nothing in the industry. But yeah, what Jay-Z calling himself Hove in the early 90s, Shit, the nigga must have knew that he was gonna be considered a god of rap, because who the fuck just calls themselves God? What was his last album? With 21 Savage. I liked a couple songs on there, but all his last few albums have all been like, he's been giving like really really Drake music. Like, you people like, dang, like I miss Drake being Drake. Like when he's singing and stuff, then he give you a whole album of it. You be like, God damn, nigga, can you just rap a little bit? You gonna sing for 10? You gonna sing 15 songs? And you gonna cry 17 songs straight? He was sitting in a white boy laughing Degrassi. I never watched Degrassi. Hey, Magnificent Tyler. Yes, you called a lie. I never watched Degrassi. That was always my cousin thing. But Drake, he's done a lot of questionable shit just now. Just now. Like the nail polish, like I said, he putting all the hearts in his head. And I don't know why he got to work that hard for attention. Like, you Drake. Do you feel like you falling off or something? Or are they forcing you to do this? You know, like, are they buck breaking you over there? Like, blink twice if you okay. What's going on, Drizzy? You was Drake. You shouldn't even have to do much. Drake is like the Beyonce of rap right now. Who bigger than Drake? You can't say NBA YoungBoy is bigger than Drake because he blackballed. Drake is mainstream. Drake is a mainstream artist, you know, doing his thing. So he hitting the underground and he getting all the mainstream love. So yeah. Yeah, why would he have to do anything? That nigga, he could be doing that Kanye. He could be walking around with a mask on his goddamn face. You say you remember T.I. Homeboy peed on Drake in the movie theater? Yeah, I remember when T.I. put that shit in his song. He was kind of corny for that, though. Right, why is Drake doing all of that like he not Drake? He acting like he Soulja Boy or somebody. Like, what is going on? Like, that's why you have to question, like, do these niggas even have control over what's going on? Or is that just an illusion? Do they come to him in his dressing room and be like, hey, Drake, this is what we got for you? Everyone's doing it. Everyone, don't worry about it, you know. They'll catch on. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Make that make sense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why he just changing it? Like, why would NBA YoungBoy get out of jail and start putting on makeup? The nigga ain't put on no more makeup since. But when he came out of jail, he had to put on makeup and polish his nails. Like, he had to do it. Made the son talk about he loved wearing makeup. He feel like a rock star. And we ain't seen the nigga in makeup since. In fact, when we have seen the nigga, he been drinking Four Locos and smoking squares. That nigga looks stressed. I know a stressed nigga when I see one. They buck breaking these people, y'all. They buck breaking them. And they do it just like you abuse a person. Like the sex kittens, the MK Ultra, like, you know how they say, like, they have to abuse you to kind of like fracture something in your brain and your mental. Like, that's what these humiliation things is designed for. Like, to break you mentally. Not just because they want to humiliate you in front of millions of people so everybody could laugh at you and they could laugh and say, ha ha. You get what I'm saying? Yes, Tyler is in here. But yeah, they do that so that they can break you mentally. Like, who was that? Dave Chappelle, when he was talking about Martin Lawrence, when Martin Lawrence was running the street waving the gun, and he like, well, maybe he not crazy. Maybe his environment is a little sick. They put you in very sick environments. You get what I'm saying? And you compromise your mind, your body, and your soul in all of these places. You go against what you know, what you think you know, what you think you should do. What you say? That Say Cheese interview was telling. It was very telling. It was very insightful. It gave us, it showed us exactly what they do and how they do it. Okay, I'm gonna go listen to YB. I came through. Exactly. Like hazing or torturing. And then it's almost like it gives you, like, you know how, like, they say, what's that, Stockholm syndrome? How after they kidnap the people, like, they fall in love with their captor, or they think that they in a better position, or they supposed to be there or whatever. Like, these motherfuckers be having Stockholm syndrome. They be out there getting tortured and terrorized and fucking all type of shit and accepted for the money. But yes, that Charleston White and Adin Ross. And do y'all think that Adin Ross can even cancel Charleston White? Like, I've seen a couple of people talking about it. And I was wondering why. I'm like, what do they mean Adin Ross canceling Charleston White? How can you cancel Charleston White? Charleston White, like, you can't cancel people like Charleston White, because the very reason why he's popular is because he talk about shit that should get him canceled. You know, because the shit that he do, his antics, like, that's his whole personality. But I'm so glad that he moved the way he moved, and that he was as sharp as he was when he was going through all of that. Because they was definitely trying to get him, y'all. We got to see Buck breaking live and in color. I don't think he too big, but I think that that's what they'll do. They'll put a big celeb in front of you, or a motherfucker who you feel like is getting a lot of money, somebody who you feel like who's superior to you. Just think about how Charleston White was acting. Charleston White wasn't acting with Adin Ross how that nigga be acting with everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was real reserved. He was real cool. I'm talking to you, Adin, and I'm just trying to do an interview. You get what I'm saying? Anybody else, he would have been turned up, showed out, flipped on. I mean, he does have a certain thing where he flip on everybody that he connect with, but that's beside the point. I feel like this was a little justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was definitely fucking with him. They was trying to buck break him, and they was doing it all on camera. We gonna stream it live the whole time to, like, force you to kind of be in that type of energy. But then we throwing all type of shit at you. Like, it was one video I seen that Adin Ross had put up. It's talking about Charleston White and his new girlfriend. But the girlfriend looked like a transgender. You said you ain't here, but you watching Lean on Me? You so funny. How do y'all be watching movies that y'all already seen? Like, once I watch a movie, I cannot rewatch it. At least not for a minute. But yeah, I just don't feel like he can cancel Charleston White. I feel like we give people way too much power. First of all, he's from the streaming world. What is he gonna cancel him from? They on two different platforms. Like, he doesn't reach Charleston White. I'll never watch a video of Adin Ross unless Charleston White was in it. I could give a fuck what he talk. He could say Charleston White name 100 times. He could talk about shit that's going on in the hood. He could talk about shit that's going on right in front of me, and I would never care. I'm never gonna tune in. You get what I'm saying? But I would tune in to Charleston White because that's just y'all know. So I don't see how he can cancel him, nigga. If anything, motherfuckers gonna quit listening to Adin or motherfuckers of our culture will not listen to him because he's revealed himself to be a snake and to. No, Charleston White is a clown. However, with him, they feel like he a clown too. That's why they did what they did to them. to him. They were going to humiliate and buck break this clown on camera, on live, in front of the whole world. That whole thing, he keeps saying that he think they was trying to put him in a ritual. Yeah, a humiliation ritual, nigga. They was trying to cancel your ass down on that show. Um, And yes, hey, I'm True Skills. They was trying to cancel your ass on that show. They was trying to force you, back you into a corner. The whole show was a setup for his ass. The whole show was the setup for him. They out there, they playing King Von music. They talking about the nigga from Chicago. You get what I'm saying? Once he get there, it's all these surprises and tricks. And fuck Charleston White. This, let's not even talk about him. Let's just speak in general. This is what they do to people. These are positions that they put them in when, okay, let's say Big Gas Man, you blow up as a YouTuber, right? You blow up as a YouTuber and different people calling you from interviews, but unbeknownst to you, they might not like some shit that you said, but they presented it to you like they giving you an opportunity. They got a bigger platform. Why are you shaking your head? They got a bigger platform, and you like, oh yeah, I'm about to be on. So you jump. You get what I'm saying? You jump. You go and see what's up because you looking at the opportunities. But once you get there, they ain't doing nothing but playing on your head and trying to put you in compromising positions. And depending on how thirsty you is for the money, you might or might not go. Like, it don't seem like, for when I go back, and first I watched the interview and then I went back and watched a couple of clips, and it did seem like he was on defense the whole time. Like, he told them no so many times. He was opposed to everything. He didn't want to play the game. He didn't want to drink the drink. He didn't want to, you get what I'm saying? He didn't want to talk to the white girls. He didn't want to talk to the white, he was just like, no. And that was the best thing he could have did, because one of them things, they were all traps that was set for him. He didn't want to eat the food. He felt like someone was in the food. Like, he didn't want to play their game because he realized that they were trying to force him to play their game. And when you play their game, you earn one of their prizes, okay? What they say, play a stupid game, get a stupid prize. That's what they were trying to do to his ass. Like, we've heard the stories. Who was that? Matt Hoffa talking about how they give a nigga a drink or something, slip something in these niggas' drinks, and the nigga be all woozy in the studio. And then next thing you know, he in a 360 deal. He didn't have to take a deal that he didn't want. Yeah, you definitely got to be strong-minded. You got to be really strong-minded. Strong-spirited. These people, when they put you in these compromising positions like that, they're trying to break your spirit. They're trying to see if they could break your spirit, if they can compromise you, if they can bend you a little bit. How much are you willing to be used? That's what they trying to figure out. You know? And what he showed them was, I'm not willing to be used. I'm not going along to get along. And they were trying to measure how much he was willing to go along. And on top of everything, they was doing it live on camera, for the world to see that, oh, look, he really a gay boy. Oh, look, he's really you giving a fanboy. He's really this. He's really that. He's really this. He's really that. Oh, look, Charleston got in the room with some millionaires and folded. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was really, like, that was very, very interesting. That was very interesting. And then here come Adin. I never emailed you back. Okay, I gotta check my email. I'm gonna check it. I got like 5 different emails, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check the YouTube one. But then Adin, he taking it and putting clips up. Oh, you know what? Well, let me say this first. Let me write that down. But Adin, he taking it and putting little clips of it just up as if like it was like everything's all a joke. Like it was no, like he wasn't being condescending in any of this. Like he wasn't being like, no, nigga, like it's just crazy. Like y'all, like that's evil. That's what evil is. You invite a nigga out, play on his top, put him in all kind of compromising positions, record it while you doing it, gaslight him, act like you don't know what the fuck he talking about, call the police on the nigga, get him put out his room after he didn't do the shit that y'all, he didn't play y'all game, he didn't do what y'all wanted him to do, he didn't put his hand in the box, he didn't fuck the white lady, he didn't play around with the transgenders, you get what I'm saying?